Hey Brett, how are you?
I'm doing very well.
All right, 25 more seconds of the warm up. We'll begin. First game of the CCM Denver tournament for your Colorado Rampage and Vegas Junior Golden Knights.
Can you make it bigger?
Shout out to all the families everywhere. We have grandmas in Colorado. We have overseas. This is curious. Hello to everybody. And play-by-play Aaron with my main cameraman Brad here. We're just doing some last second alignment, making sure everything's pretty good. We are in the third ring at South Suburban. It's kind of a challenge. There's no seating per se, so lots of seating. Have a little portion over here. Hopefully we can get a best angle we can, but some of the further stuff is a little more challenging. So during the second period, we'll be shooting away from us. So we figured we should come down here so Rampage gets two shots down. Takes a shot. Oh! First shot and score. Grayson Osler matches the Golden Knights off guard. 7 seconds into the game. Oh, it's Bogey that was out there. Excuse me.
Hopefully, I didn't. I might have missed the shot.
Oh, we'll double check that. Nice. First goal or second goal maybe of the season. All right. We have the same line out there. It's Bogey on the far side, and Oscar on the near side, and Boogie and Shin back on defense. They just dumps it deep. Boys are first back, holding on to the puck behind David Shields in that Misty Shields, as we like to call him in the truck. Shot from the point, blocked. So good blocked by Hostler. He's hobbling. He's going to get to the bench. But here's a breakaway opportunity. Here goes Bogey. He's looking over his six, trying to find something. He's got Cooper with him. Fucking to Cooper. Passes. He's going to rainbow it back to the point. Sherm's there. He's going to try to keep him. They just regroup, so they're coming to the neutral zone. Hutton's back on defense. Backhand pass goes to James with his play through the center ice to the crease. And they just keeps it in. They center it on the outside board. Shot open in front. Nice job. Catching Conrad off the bench. Good disruption. Tough though. Circling around behind him. And it's the woods. Still bouncing around. Catcher Conrad's going to grab it. Ooh. He's doing some business. He goes down the puck gets out though. Bastine's going to get it deep, and we're going to get an elbowing call on. Put it over here. Oh, elbowing on the junior Knights. 13-34 in the first. we're gonna have Rampage power play in your living room here. Rockstar Live. Nikki and Christy back on deep. Nice big hit on Bastine to kind of drive the puck loose, wakes Vegas up just a bit. Cristiano keeps it in. Nice shot. He's going to go D to Christy. He wants another take. Shot is blocked in front. Vegas player goes down. Puck gets cleared. Ref says icing. Makes the call. Yeah, I'm just like that. Hey, are you on? Are you? Oh, it might be me.
Katie, is this better? Yeah, I think it might be better. All right, Vegas with an opportunity here. They're coming in 1-0. Big save, Mr. Shields. Puck cycles high. Got Vassy now out there. He's going to use his patience, get it up to Grayson Stacy. Grayson Stacy's going to take the inside lane, drop it. Oh, ref says offsides. Markey and Grayson were going to scissor up at the blue, dropping it, and then crisscrossing it where the second player grabs it. Traditionally what happens is the first forward will actually organically create space for the trailer and then turns into a great opportunity on offense. Huddy's now in center. He's going to win the draw, and Bogey's going to get it deep. Oster watches it as he goes up to Coop at the blue line and keeps it in. Vegas is going to regroup, but Cooper Briggs is going to grab it at center ice. He's going to sidestep one kid. Oh, finds a slasher. Here comes Bogey. Tries to find a second person. Ref says just a tad offsides. Yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes when I put away the microphones, I might have accidentally turned it off from the previous game, so that's kind of what happened here. And I just never learn. All right, Huddyley steps in, wins the draw, but the boys have to back out. Coop's going to try to find a slasher, just misses everybody. Ref is tipped, and we're going to play on. Vegas is going to chip it up the boards, but Bogey says hello. Bogey has to get back on sides as Hostler just chips it in. Defender gets up, and he has the puck now. He's going to slide it up to his forward as the boys go for a change. Nice step by Cooper Briggs to keep it back into the offensive zone. Here comes Jake off the boards, wins the draw, slides it in front. Oh, just out of everybody's reach. Truax is now on the ice. We got Nikki out there. We got Christy out there. Puck slips too far for Pasta. Ref says ice. We're going to go 200 feet the other way, so probably a little bit tiny for folks at home. But I'll do the best I can with 11:28 remaining in the first. Rampage up 1-0. Christy, Rampage wins the draw. Christy gets it all the way around. Jacob furthers it up the boards. Puck, though, comes back to defense. Oh, some communication, but boys try to figure it out. Vegas regroups. Shot goes wide. Puck squirts on the high side corner. Boys try to find an outlet. Here goes Pasta. Pasta's one-on-one, trying to come in. Oh, tries to sidestep, toe drags, just loses it as more people come in to play on defense. Grayson Stacy, though, out there battling. He checks his six, comes out, away with it. Still battling here with one kid on him, Pasta. Pasta says, let's start cooking as he starts hitting. Puck, though, comes loose. Jake, though, tries to enforce his physicality. Vegas is able to get it out. They cross center ice. Oh, player has to dodge Cristiano as he goes for a hit as well. Extremely physical for the boys this morning. Dottie off the bench, but Vegas regroups. They try to go through. Oh, they get bumped again. Man, Jake Bastine, he is awake today as the boys bringing up the boards. Catcher has it. He tries to find a streaker. Here's Jake. He's going to sidestep high side circle. Gets his pocket picked. Vegas, though, in a hurry, goes the other way. Rampage is back. 1 on 3. Puck just gets dumped deep. Boys regroup, tries to find a forward. They do, tries to get it up, but can't quite. Second effort does, though. Here comes Rampage now. Catcher, Conrad, 2 on 1. Got a kid behind him. Rampage, shot from the point, goes just wide. Jake's going to try to get low to high, but it's intercepted. Vegas, though, enters into the neutral zone. Kid goes the middle lane to the left lane, quickly shoots it. Mr. Shields with an easy save. Vegas, though, regroups, tries to slide it in front. Oh, what happened? I think it just went on. Maybe a little potential pass turned into a shot, never left the ice and snuck in. 9:46 remaining in the first. The Vegas Junior Knights tie it up 1-1. I'm sure just like the first shot of the game and the last shot so far, both goalies want another crack at this. But at the end of the day, we are tied. And hockey resumes. Boys win the draw. Tee shot by Little Sherm. Vegas regains loose puck. Shot gets deflected. Sherm back there again battling. It's a kid. Vegas goes low to high and D to D. Takes a shot from the point. Oh, nice big block. Oh, man. Oh, that's Stacy. He's hurt. But Vassy has it. He drops it over to Lewis now off the bench. Slides it over back to Vassy. He's got Huddy up top. Huddy's going to step and take it. Vegas, though, regroups the loose puck, tries to chip it up, hits Huddy again. Huddy still with the forecheck. Still they're battling. Huddy 1 on 4. A little dot in a sea of black. Boys do eventually get it deep. Lewis checks a 6. He's going to double back, makes himself some space. He's going to backhand it, slide it in front. Hudson Ray! Shot over the goalie's glove. No reaction from the Vegas Golden Knights on that one. As a quick slapper sticks meat, puck goes up and into the back. Tickles the twine for 2 now. 8:56 now in the first. Lots of scoring opportunities for both teams in the last few minutes. Rampage is able to capitalize. All right, same group out there, though. Hostler trying to chip, gets it over to Bogey now. Bogey eats a hit, puck gets deep. Here comes 2 Rampage players pinching. Vegas tries to get it up. Defense is forced to kind of abandon due to the numbers. They are back, though. Shot. Ooh, Dave is going to just grab it. Nice save. I see Stacy coming out. Oh, Stacy looks like he's going to go to the bench, I think. He ate a puck not that long ago. So Kellen is going to kind of walk him over to the far side boards and get him off. Doors locked, I guess. We're going to go through the middle. Got a couple of parents there making sure he's okay. I see Mary, so Grayson's in good hands. Mary Vassallo there taking care of him, checking in on him as well, making sure he's all right. He's sitting down at the door, so we'll let you guys know what we know when we hear it. Again, same lineup out there, though, from the face-off. Nice job by the boys to get it up. Here comes Isaac Bogenreef. Inside, outside, inside. Nice little chip away from the goalie to get it out into danger. Vegas, though, regroups. They try to get it through the neutral zone, but finds nobody but a Rampage player. Catcher Conrad's going to step with it. He's going to come into the blue line himself. He's going to beat another kid to the puck. He gets taken down. Ref says play on. Vegas regroups the loose puck. They're now going into the neutral zone on the left side hallway. Into Rampage territory. Tries to dump it deep. Gets met by Markey, who's off the bench with a nice deflection. Boys slide it up to Pasta, it looks like. Pasta's going to go cross-ice pass over to Catcher. Off of his sticks, finds a Golden Knight. They're going to try to tip it. They get it into the zone. Vegas shot from the point. Easy save from Mr. Shields. Gets the loose rebound, tries to take another shot, but he just trickles wide. Nice physicality by the defense, battling behind in the corners. Centering puck gets stolen, intercepted. Rampage. And Knights are battling around in the corner. Boys try to find an outlet pass just too far for Pasta. Refs are going to blow that one and say, let's do this face-off again with 7:06 remaining in the first. So far, we have Haas, big Haas Hostler, scoring on the first shot of the game. Huddy involved in that one. Huddy then gets his goal with Lewis involved in his. All right. Huddy's lane is back out there. Got Hostler on the high side. Got a Bogey as well, and Coop and Sherm back on D. Puck is just on vacation in the corner, and ref says that's enough of that. We're all getting paid here, so let's get back to work. Let's do a face-off. Should be over here to Dave's left-hand side. Just understand that when I say David Shield and I call him Dave or little Mr. Shields, I'm getting a kick out of that. He's just all business, hard worker, 9 to 5 kind of guy. Love it. All right, loose puck though ends up with Huddy. He's going to cross into the offensive territory, fights off a kid on his backhand, switches to his forehand, gets it up to the D. Coop goes D to D to Sherm up the high slide shot. Shot from the point, hits a bunch of bodies in front. Vegas, though, regroups. They're coming in 2-on-1. Cooper's going to force his action. Gets blocked, and puck is on the high side. Gets out. Oh, double trouble as both Sherm and Hostler takes out the kid trying to keep it in. Makes him pay as Rampage regains possession. Oh, refs get taken out here as well. Oh, tip off of a player hanging over the bench. Nice job, the ref. Gets knocked over. Still sees that little tip from off of a glove, and he's going to say, let's do this. 6:02, Rampage up 2-1. I am terrible at not updating this thing. Boom. There we go. Vegas, though, tries to chip it up the boards. They finally find the loose puck. Through the center ice, they try to go far side dump, but it doesn't go very far. Cristiano's going to chip it himself. Loose puck. Vegas grabs it, goes through the center. No, through the far side. They try to get it up, but Nicky's there grabbing the rebound. He goes D to D, be in their own zone. Christie goes back to Nicky on his backhand. He's going to float it up to Pasta. Pasta has the puck, slides it through the middle, finds Bastine, who finds Dottie. Dottie with the shot, high side point, loose rebound in front. Puck still bouncing around. Vegas has it, Dottie has it, Vegas has it, comes up to the high point. Christie's going to shoot it, tipped in front, goes wide. Vegas regroups, though. They're coming inside boards. Bounces off the boards, up to Nicky. Oh, Nicky hits a kid. That kid stunned a bit. Nicky slides it, tries to get it in, but the boys are just offsides. 4:59, just under 5 minutes left in the first. 10:40 local time AM. Thank you for joining us all around the world. I see shout outs from the Briggs. I think they're on the East Coast. Let's see, boys though. Puck goes all the way back. I think the M&M line is out there as Markey's going to slap it all the way around. Boys trying to find a loose puck. Jacob has it, tries to get it deep. He's going to try to forecheck as Vegas. Oh, no, excuse me. That was Lewis. Lewis has it, not Jacob. Sorry, 48, 86. I'm going lying. We got Lewis in with Grayson, so that's really good. Grayson is back from his eating of the puck. He's now in first. F1 as he's going to try to get to the puck. Vegas is there first, though. Brody has it. He's trying to chip it back over to Stacy. Stacy slides it in front of Vassallo there. Loose puck still bouncing around. Brody Lewis back checking now as Vegas tries to go through the center ice. Markey holds everybody up. Brody says, how do you do? When that traffic jam stopped, Brody just kept on going and took the kid out. Vassey's going to chip it up the boards and does. Finds Huddy lay off the bench. He's going to sidestep, comes through, jukes one last person. Oh, just far enough. Vegas goalie couldn't quite grab the rebound, but their defense was able to get it up into center zone. They try to find their streaking forward and does. He comes into the zone, 1-on-3, shot, just goes wide. Rampage there, boom, with that dynamite hit. Check from behind. Ref's going to say, oh, nope. Ref's going to grab him on that one. Far side ref called it. First hit was good. Second hit, that one was a doozy. I think that was Hostler. Big Grayson Hostler who ate that second. He drew the penalty, so that should be. Refs are talking it over, actually. What's going on? What's the talk it over? Maybe they're trying to figure out who it is. Okay, it does go into the box. 3:31. Rampage with their second power play opportunity of the game. So chatting about it a bit, trying to figure out what's going on. It's like almost a timeout. Although we have 5. So refs are still figuring it out. Talking about, they're putting it on the board, number 25, a minute 30 on the penalty kill for the Junior Vegas Knights. They're going to switch their defense. They bring out their tallest kid here, number 38. For your Colorado Rampage, we have Huddy's line on forward with Bastine and Bogey, and Cooper Briggs with Landon Sherman guarding the point. Boys with second level effort try to regain possession of the puck. Vegas is going to grab it. Bogey comes in, tries to create some turnover. Vegas goes behind their net, tries to find an outlet, goes too far. That's going to be icing. 1:16 now remaining in the power play. Face-off is going to be to the goalie's right-hand side, his blocker. He's already had on his glove side. Advantageous for the Rampage. He's had 2 shots on him that snuck on his left-hand side. So you think that's an opportunity. Bogey tries to get it in front to Huddy. Huddy, loose puck still around. Jake there, loose puck still around. Huddy's going to grab it. He's going to go low to high, up the Coop, up over to Sherm. Sherm's going to step, winds up. Shot deflected. Oh, goalie without a stick. Finally does get it. Jake being the gentleman, giving his goalie back his twig. Great opportunity for the Rampage now with less than 1 minute in the power play. 3 minutes left in the period. We got catcher Conrad's line out there now with Pasta and Dottie. Nikki and Christie on the blue. Vegas regains possession of the faceoff. Dottie's in there pushing as the puck goes up. Oh, sneaks just by our D. Cristiano's going to hustle, get it. He's going to sidestep. He's got space now. He's going to dump it deep off the ref. Dies in a corner advantageously. His catcher is first there. He tries to get it. He's regained possession. He's going to keep his head up. Cycle. Try to go to his far side D. Nikki grabs the rebound. He's going to double back. He's going to go DDD over to Cristiano. Cristiano's going to hold it. Oh, tries to go 5-hole shot. Gets tipped off of his skate blade. Nikki's going to step. He's going to hold. He's going to look. Low to high. Shot from the point. Tipped in front. Dies. Oh, catcher there with the rebound opportunity. Shot goes wide. Pasta comes in. Nikki's going to step, try to keep this in. He's just going to go around him. He's going to try to find far side, but Vegas grabs it. One-on-one coming into the offensive zone. Vegas shot just wide. Ref's hand is up. I think there's going to be a delayed penalty here as the power play does end. It's 5-on-5 hockey now with potential delay. They're calling for their goalie to get over there as Vegas now gets over there. Shot from Vegas gets blocked in front. Nikki touches it, and ref's going to whistle. We're going to get a slash, it looks like. And by the looks of body language, catcher knows that it's him. Mr. Conrad is going to go into the box for a minute 30 for slashing. See, Vegas wins the draw. They go to their high side forward. Side steps a hit. Gets peppered with the stick. Nice job. Second forward for the Rampage comes in and clears it out. Forces Vegas to regroup. They're going to gain the line and dump it in. Mendelson's back there now with Markey on D. Mendelson's going to, with lots of energy, going to keep going. Tries to get it out. Nice job by Brody. Sidesteps the player. 1-on-2. Takes on the world. Couldn't quite get back. The second level effort from Vegas forces the turnover. As Vegas now comes in, little dribbler on Mr. Shields and he saves it. Puck comes up to the point, high side blue, just sneaks out and back in. We're going to redo this. 46 seconds left in the penalty kill. Face-off should be on the outside of the blue. Vegas is going to change all 5 players. So are the Rampage. We got Huddy's line out there with Bogey and Briggs and Sherm on D. Vegas regains possession. They go high side, steps in, and they're just going to dump it in. Puck goes all the way around behind Dave. The puck, slips in front. Nobody there. Vegas grabs it at the D side. They're just going to dump it back in. Rampage has it, tries to chip it up the boards. Bogey furthers it along, but doesn't get out. Vegas sidesteps, goes high side boards, steps in, shot. Puck still amongst the bodies. Vegas comes away with it. They're on the high side corner. They go low to high D. Takes a shot again. Dave with an easy save into the corner. Nice job by Rampage as they grab it, tries to chip it up the boards. Puck still bouncing around. Cooper back there. Ref's in his way. But Huddy Lay's going to grab it. You hear the clapping from the goalie. 1 second as catcher Conrad's now back out. Huddy tries to sneak around 3 players, but 2 of them kind of bump him off the puck. Bogey now in pursuit. Low to high, they try to get it out, but doesn't. Nicky shot from the point off of a body. Let's see. Nicky's going to grab the rebound, get it over to Catcher now. Catcher tries to find somebody, regains his loose puck. Sidesteps. Shot in front. Hudson just goes wide. Puck still swings all the way back high, and that's the end of the first. Lots of energy. Lots of effort and opportunities for the Colorado Rampage. And because of that, they take a 2-1 lead into the second. And we will be back after these messages from Brad's Automotive. Brad's Automotive. You want a car? All right, start of the second, a fresh 15, although it says 3 on there as a period. For those young kids with great eyes, ignore that. This should be the second period. Defense, we got the Rockstar line, Nicky and Christie out there. Huddy's out there with Bogey and Haas as his wingers. Vegas, though, eats a body. Ref's going to raise his hands. He's going to send Bogey to the bench. Looks like Hudson also eats one at the very end, but the first one's probably going to get called. That's some clapping. Yay. Clapping from the bench. So we're trying to figure out what's going on. I think they're talking to our coaches now. We got Nicky and Christie on D. We got Huddy and Bestine on this minute 30 penalty kill. I guess roughing or something for... a 2 and a 10? Jacob just went into the box, so it's a 2 and a 10, I think, on Isaac. Probably like a boarding or a roughing call, but Nicky is going to swing it around. Vegas keeps it in. I am shell-shocked, so give me a second. Shot from the point goes wide. Dave furthers it along. Nicky tries to slide it around the corner over to Huddy and does. Oh, my God. That could have been disastrous, but Huddy was playing with his head up. Vegas goes low to high. Shot from the point. Body's in front. Goes up into the corner. Jake is going to further it along. Down is going to die as Vegas grabs it. Slips it into the neutral zone. Player tries to grab it. He's going to sidestep, gives it to another forward as they enter the zone of the inside lane. He's going to takes a shot. Dave sees it the entire way. So 14:01, 46 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Jacob then is going to come out. I think then Isaac is going to be in there for the next nearly 9 minutes. So there's that. Shot from the point from Vegas after winning the faceoff and goes wide. Puck bouncing around into the corner now. Jake Mendelson is going to further it along, but not out. Vegas keeps it in, dumps it back deep to their high side forward. Markey in pursuit on the player's hip. They drop it for the second forward, but Markey's there again. Vegas finally grabs it, tries to slip it in front, hits a bunch of bodies, and ends up with Pasta. Pasta's going to take the outside line, get around one of the wingers. He's going to hold up. He's going to angle. He's going to hold it. He gets taken down. No call. It's all right. Vegas, though, continues holding it behind their own net. 3 seconds left, and the penalty is over. 5v5 hockey. Jacob out of the box, and we got Dottie off the bench with some speed. Vegas tries to come in. Catcher, though, also off the bench. He's going to regain. He's going to sidestep. He's going to skate. Goes into the neutral zone. 3-on-3. Rampage gets tipped at the blue line. Markey's going to step the regain. He's going to chip it and get it deep instead. Boys go for a a defensive change. Catcher also comes out. So Sherm and Briggsy on D. And we have Huddy back out there. Huddy's with Dottie. Why do we have 4? We have 4. We need one more forward out there. Hey, but we got 4 players.
There we go.
Oh, hey, Haas is hopping out. It's all right. Rampage had the puck the entire time. Junior Vegas Knights, though, off the boards, tries to find their cutter. It goes just wide. Ref says no icing as Sherm grabs it, throws up the boards off a couple of blue and white, and that's going to go deep as well. Ref says no icing in return as Vegas regroups. They're going on the high side board now into the neutral zone. Hostler's going to get called for that one. Good timing, good hit, but he extended his arms. So Grayson Hostler is going to go into the box, probably for cross-checking. Hopefully refs are cool with that one. No 2 and a 10 in that situation. He gets to check in with Isaac, who's still in there from his 2 and 10. Boys are now on I can't even remember, a few penalty kills now. But we got Huddy in there. We got Jake to his left, and we got Nikki and Christy on D. Vegas maintains possession, but it goes all the way into their defensive territory. Their defense goes D to D, tries to find the far side winger, gets intercepted. Huddy shot. Tries to find Jake Bastine on the far side. Loose rebound, still bouncing around. Vegas, though, gets an out. Cristiano's going to bump the kid. Cristiano's going to hit a kid again. That's totally illegal. Loose puck. The kid loses his stick as Rampage tries to get it deep and does. And that's going to be an icing. Some Vegas parents in the corner, not entirely too happy, but that was a clean shoulder hit. And the kid went flying. Ref's going to talk it over to him for a bit. Just making sure, I guess, everybody's okay. Mendelson comes in on deep, though, with Markey. And we got Stacy and Lewis to try to get further along this penalty kill that's 56 seconds now long. Vegas regroups. They try to slide it down. Chips off of our boys behind the net. Markey in there pushes, regains the puck, chips it up the boards, gets it over to Lewis, tries to get it out but can't. Blocked in front by Mendy, and Markey blocks as well. Loose puck in the corner now as Markey in there battling indeed. Here comes Stacy. He comes and grabs it. He's going to chip it along the boards. Brody checks his 6 and chips it further along the boards. Up and out with 30 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Less than 11 minutes remaining of the second period. Vegas is nice strong forecheck by Rampage, forcing the turnover in the neutral zone. Markey's going to step into the zone, has it. Shot from the point, just goes wide. Lewis, though, he has there. He's going to sling it all the way back around, and Markey's going to step again. He's going to dodge a hit. Well done. Gets it puck deep as Vegas tries to get it out but can't. Brody with a nice little sidestep. He gets bumped. He's now going to kill this penalty. 1-on-2 into the high side corner. As Vegas now exits, we're 5-on-5 hockey again. Kellen Vassallo off the bench along with Cooper Briggs. Mendy's going to bump a kid, steal the puck, chip it up the boards over to Kellen. Kellen's going to find a slasher and does. Brody through the neutral zone now gives it up over to Catcher. Catcher gets contested, loses the puck into the corner. Puck goes behind the Vegas Knights goalie. Catcher with a step to it, and we boys are able to keep it in. Cooper Briggs gets down low to Catcher. Shot from the corner. It just goes wide. Puck cycles up high. Vegas is going to grab it. Puck's on edge, though, as the Golden Knights couldn't quite get it. It's still bouncing around, though. Fortuitous bounce into Rampage zone. Vegas takes a shot. Gets tipped. Contested by Cooper Briggs. Oh, Sherm comes in, gives a kid a hug in the corner with authority as the puck goes all the way back into Vegas' territory. They try to slide it up through the middle. Oh, Cooper couldn't keep it in. Just off sides. It's 9:26 left in the second. David's over here staying warm. Boys doing a great job on defense, kind of keeping the shots at a minimum. All right, we got Rockstar line out there. Got Jacob Lou now, Bastine at center, and Truax Pasta as the other winger. Jacob gets it over to Jake. Jake slides it, tries to get it back over. Loose puck still bouncing around. Puck maintained by Vegas now as they come into the offensive zone. Off of the skate, hits a body, shot. Jake's there, and David Shields sees it the entire way into his glove. 9:07 in our own defensive zone. Same group out there as Bastine, Truax, and Jake Lou on offense. Boys maintain possession of the puck as Cristiano tries to get it up. Comes back over to him. He kind of bounces it around the corner. Loose puck's still around. Bastine's going to come in, and he's just going to take it. Slides it far side over to Jacob Lou. He chips it up the boards. He eats a hit. Loose puck's still around. Pasta now comes in. He has it. Sidesteps one player. Goes 5-hole to get himself some extra space. Sidesteps another player. A third attempt on hitting him. Finally jars the puck loose. Vegas regroups it on the high side corner. But Bastine goes and bumps that kid. Puck now coming into the zone. They try to go forward to forward. Plays around the blue line far too long for the whistle. 8:32 in the second. As both teams are going to just change all five. Let's see, we have Dottie now on the line with Huddy and Hostler, and the M&M Dave pair in front of Dave Shields. Boys win the draw. Dottie's going to regain his own pass up over to Hostler, but boys just slide right in. Shot after the whistle, kind of bang-bang. I think the refs are going to talk to the boys just a bit about it, just as a warning. That typically sometimes is also a penalty, so we want to be careful for that. Refs are going to say, hey, let's just do this at center ice instead. As puck bounces around. Vegas wins the draw, but Rampage maintains possession, getting the puck deep. Nice forechecking forces Vegas to go around their net. They try to get it out, but hold up at the blue by Grayson Hostler. He gets it back deep. Huddy's back there now. Oh, kid's afraid to even touch the puck with Huddy looking over him. Huddy gets it first. Gets it over. Hostler shot from the high side circle, goes wide. Puck still bouncing around. Mendelson says, I got it, as he tries to chip it back deep, but Vegas is going to steal. They try to chip it up the boards to find a forward, but finds Hostler instead. He goes D to D over to Markey. Markey slides it up, tries to find Dottie, but puck gets intercepted into our own zone. Mendelson checks his 6. Tries to get it up the boards. Nice stick check by Hostler. And Mendelson to finally get the puck out. Loose puck finds Dottie. He's going to come in. He's got Huddy on his... Oh, nice drop by Dottie. Gives it to Hudson. And the shot and score far side low blocker. Hudson Lay with a great shot. Beautiful drop by Dodson. Gives him the space. Very similar to the scissoring we were talking about before. No giggling, folks. Where one player has possession, drops it for the second. The defense stays with the first, creates space for the second forward. And Hudson with a nice sniping shot. Rampage takes the 3-1 lead. Off the draw, Vegas maintains possession. Shot, oh! Nice save by Shields. Rebound gets kicked out by Rampage. Kellen Vassallo in pursuit. He's out there with Lewis and with Grayson. Great. Every number looks like 88 from where I'm sitting, so that'll be great for everybody on the YouTube. All right, so we got Cooper Briggs back on D. He's trying to get it out. Nice job by Vegas to steal and make a shot. Last 30 seconds is probably the most dangerous opportunities that Vegas has had for the last half game. So Dave's now being tested here with 6:56 remaining in the second. Vegas says it's now or never. We're now down by 2. Boys switch sides as Grayson steps in. Vegas wins the draw. High side D dances with it at the blue. Sherm comes in, loses a stick, but forces the puck deep. Boys, though, grab it. They're trying to slip it up. Gets it over to Sherm. He's going to shoot it up the boards. Oh, nice job. Gets it out. Ref says ice. And we're going to redo it again. All right. Catcher Conrad now out there. He's got Jake and Pasta with him, with Christy and Nikki on D. He wins the draw with the second effort, gets it over to Cristiano. He's going to further it along the boards. Bastine tries to find a slicing Brody Lewis. Finds him. Oh, diving play from behind. Brody loses his stick. Puck's still bouncing around. Brody actually went into the goalie.
I think that's Truex.
Oh, was that Pasta?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Nice job, though. Pasta goes into the goalie. And loose puck, so finds Vegas into the zone. They go low side inside, tries to find Sarah Lane, slips it just wide. Bastine absorbs a hit. He's going to chip it up the boards. Says hi to me over here in the corner. But the boys do finally get it out. Ref's going to whistle interference here. Looking at the replay, couldn't quite tell who it was. But it looks like, based off of body language, Vegas is going to go into the bench, go into the penalty box for interference. X-Men style. X across the chest. We got the M&M line out there on defense. We got Huddy now back out there with Hostler and Bogey, who's out of the box. Five 5:54 in the second. Rampage on the power play. Huddy steps in, wins the draw, tries to slide it over to Hostler. Shot from, I think, Bogey. Boys, though, still maintain possession. Bogey gets it back deep. Over to Hostler. Hostler tries to slip it in front to Huddy. Huddy's already got 2 goals on the game. He's going to go low to high over to Markey. Shot from the point. Markey just wide. Puck still bouncing around as Mendelson steps. He's going to further it along back deep to Hostler. Hostler over to Bogey. Oh, excuse me. Huddy over to Bogey. Hostler steps in to further along over to Markey. Markey steps. Puck still aggressively on high side boards. A couple of bodies on the floor, but Hostler gets back up. Markey has it. Tries to find a cross-eyes pass. And I think we're going to get called for holding. Big Haas knows it. He says, me again. That negates the power play, but 4-on-4 hockey for the next 49 seconds until Vegas gets their power play. Same forwards out there, sans Haas and Briggsy and Sherm back out there on defense. Boys intercept a pass as Bogey comes into the offensive zone. He's on his backhand. He just gets it deep. Tries to chip it up the boards, but gets intercepted. Nice move by Cooper Briggs to try to get it up and out. Vegas eventually rainbows it into the neutral zone. Sherm's going to dump it back in. Refs are going to call that for icing. 4:51 for 27 more seconds. 4-on-4 action right in front of Mr. Dave Shield. We got Conrad out there with Dottie. Riggsy and Sherm on the blue. Dottie's going to step with one hand, get the puck. He's going to try to further along, enters into the zone, and he's going to chip it. Cooper breaks. Oh, second level effort almost there. Just missed negating that icing by a few feet, but not fast enough just yet. We're going to redo that face-off back down here in front of everybody. Catcher steps in. Puck bounces around. Nobody has it yet, but finally regained by Rampage. Sherm gets it back over to Coop. Coop backhands it up the boards to Conrad. Conrad checks his 6, uses his body to get around and push the puck into open space for a foot race. Vegas regains, though. Here comes Vegas. Shot. Oh! Big glove save. Keeping Rampage up by 2. Dave steps into the office and says, "That is mine." 39 seconds now remaining on the now Vegas power play. We're going to have a fresh 4 out there, Rockstar D, with Lewis and Stacy up forwards. Nicky's going to swing it all the way around. Lewis is going to further it out. Vegas is going to go and regroup. Brody turns on the afterburners to create some pressure, forces a turnover and does. Nicky, though, tries to slide it back over to him. Lewis steps, goes center lane, sees 3 or 4, but continues, furthers it into the corner. Vegas, though, picks his pocket, forced to go behind his own net now as Lewis continues to give some pressure. This puck tries to get it through the center zone. Christie's in there battling in the corner.
Full strength now.
Oh, 5-on-5 hockey. Thanks, Brad. 5-on-5 hockey now as it's 3:33 remaining. Shot or, Vegas player blows a tire behind the net, but puck does eventually get out. Vegas now coming into Rampage zone on the inside. Takes a shot. Big blocker saved by Dave. Cristiano, though, regains the loose puck. Oh, backhand shot over to Lewis. He tries to get it out, but Vegas keeps it in. They try to find a pass through the middle. Nicky's there. Puck bounces around into the high side corner now. As a nice reverse check by Nicky to create space. Vegas, though, they grab it. They keep it in. Boys are a little tentative on what to do, but Vegas is just going to chip it deep. They're going to regroup. Tries to center it. Finds nobody but Nicky who gets it into the corner. Cristiano using his physicality with will, making sure every single interaction has a postage stamp with it. Puck goes deep as Vassallo now creates some F1 pressure. Vegas regroups. They try to chip it up the boards. Mendelson off the bench creates pressure. Puck through the middle finds Markey instead. Puck bouncing around. Markey's going to step. Markey's going to grab it. He enters in the zone. He's got Bogey with him too. He's going to center it through the middle, but Vegas intercepts. Markey is going to transition with Mendelson back as Vegas steps in. Mendelson's going to put a shoulder in on him. Pass doesn't find anybody because Hostler comes back. Puck continues all the way around. Hostler grabs it and is going to shoot it on net. And that's going to be no ice, forcing the goalie to play. Vegas grabs it, chips it up the boards. They have it, slings it to Bogey in the middle, tries to chip it up the boards. Finds Vegas instead. Loose puck, though, still bouncing. Bogey regroups. It's going to rainbow it in. Hits a Vegas defender. And a lot of pressure from Rampage. Forces that puck back into the corner. Vegas is going to use a couple of efforts to get it up to their streaking forward. 2-on-2. Vegas coming in. Nice stick by Markey to kind of tip it wide. Boom. Sherm's going to bump him. Bogey comes in, bumps him. Loose puck. Markey gives it over to Conrad. Conrad grabs it, tries to find a streaking Dottie. Dottie's going to hold up, sidesteps, or is it Bastien? Bastien's going to hold up, tries to slip it into the middle. Excuse me, not Dottie. Tries to find Dottie in front. Oh, my God, I hope that's Dottie. Jesus. Dottie, Bastien, and Conrad are out there. Apologies, everybody. I'm getting old. All right. Vegas regroups. Inside boards here in front of the Vegas bench. Bastien's going to pin him into the corner. Second forward in. Frees it. Swings it all the way around. Vegas gets bumped. Oh, Breezy gets pushed over, but Vegas maintains possession. Trying to find a centering pass, but Bastien's there for the block. Sherman tries to get it out. Tipped in front after a shot from the point. Puck still loose. In front. Oh! Off of a couple of Rampage players trying to support. And Vegas gets on the board for their second goal. Less than 35 seconds remaining. Rampage hangs on to a 3-2 lead. All right, we're back in action as Nicky's going to get it over to Christie. He's going to further up the boards to Vassallo, chipping it up the boards. He's going to chase after his own loose puck. Vegas grabs it in their D zone, slips it up the boards, but finds Rampage players. Loose puck still in the neutral zone. Vegas, gets it back to Rampage again as Cristiano now is forced to step in front of the center line. He's going to try to chip it in. Vegas plays it in their own defensive zone. They do get it out, and that's the end of the second. Shots are I don't know to I don't know, but Rampage is holding on to a 3-2 lead. Lots of penalties and penalty kills, so it's been a close game no matter what. We'll take a short break, and we'll come back for the third period. We are back in the third period. We got Huddy's line going in there with, oh gosh, Cooper Briggs as a forward. That's what's throwing me off, and Bogey. So we got 2 and 12 as a forward, creating some pressure. Cristiano keeps it in down to Cooper Briggs. He absorbs a hit, slides it back up over. Oh, boys try to keep it in, and does. That says it's good to go. Vegas, though, behind their own net. Tries to chip it up the boards off of Bogey. Vegas regroups the loose puck. Has to sidestep a couple of forecheckers, though. Tries to slip it up the boards, and Nicky steps on his back and gets it back deep. Gets it over to Cooper Briggs now. He gets bumped hard. Puck's still in the corner. Oh, he gets tackled and pulled down. And ref screaming him out the head, but he was the one getting grabbed on his leg. So it is what it is. Vegas is going to switch 5 as Rampage is going to switch. They'll switch 5 as well. 14-13 in the third. Rampage up 3-2. We got Markey and Mendelson on defense. Conrad and Bastine and Dottie on forwards. Vegas maintains possession, tries to get it up, and Rampage forced to regroup in the neutral zone. Markey's going to try to chip it up. Intercepted by Vegas, and they're just going to deep. That's an icing all day long with 14 minutes remaining. And we're going to have a face-off here right in front of you guys. All right, same line out there as boys try to regain possession. Vegas, though, they're going to sidestep, tries to get it out, but can't just yet. Finally do on the second effort, but they're just going to float it down over to Dave. Dave's going to grab it, drops it over to Rampage forward as he slings it all the way around to Bastien. Bastien's going to try to chip it up over to Conrad. He's got some space. He gets poke checked. Dodson was trying to fly on the high side and gets called for an offsides. We got Lewis now out there. Oh, D's also going to change. We got Lewis out there with Masalo and Stacy. Briggs back on defense with Sherm. Another icing as we're going to have this face-off now all the way down next to Dave. Oh, 13-32. Rampage up 3-2. Face-off commencing. Vegas player using his body wins the draw. They go high D, shot from the point. Through a couple of bodies. Mr. Shields did not see that one cleanly as it sneaks above his glove for the third goal for the Vegas Junior Knights. 13-26, and they tie it up 3-3 as the boys talk it over as they need to regroup and see what they got left in this game. Vegas is doing a good job at staying around, but it's time for the boys in blue and white to step up. 5-on-5 hockey resumes with the same forwards and defensive lines out there. Stacy at center, Vassallo as the wing, and Lewis as the other, and Briggsy and Sherm back on D. Shot from Vegas gets intercepted. Here comes Lewis with a lot of speed and foot movement, trying to get by two players. Gets it over, slips it in front. Vassallo gets it over to Coop. Puck's losing up to Sherm. Shot from the point, tipped in front. Puck bouncing around. Grayson uses his body, wins the puck. Puck still now in the corner, tries to slip it up the boards. Lewis grabs it, gets it back over to Grayson. Grayson tries to slip it in front, loose puck. Sitting there for the taking. Vegas going to grab it and tries to find a slasher. Intercepted by Cooper Briggs. Shot, saved by Vegas. Puck goes in the high side corner. Sherm keeps it in. Shot from the point, tipped in front. Bouncing. Nice job. Kellen Vassallo with the tip from Sherm's shot from the point. Goalie tracked that. And we're going to have a face-off. That's what I'm talking about. Boys are awake now, creating some pressure. It's 12:41 in the third. All right, we have Jake Liu out there with Pasta Truax and catcher Conrad. Catcher's going to dump it into the corner. Vegas is going to regroup. Pasta, just out of his reach. Jacob and Pasta is going to both hit the kid as they try to get it out, but doesn't. Catcher, though, Vegas regroups, goes into the center ice as they come now into Rampage territory. Nice job by Catcher, stealing it. Gets it over to Jake. Is that Jake? No, is that Pasta? Or I don't even know who that is. That's my kid. Sorry, I'm so blind right now. Pasta, though, regroups as Vegas grabs it, comes into Rampage territory. Shot, nice save. A nice block by Nicky. Boys further it along. Pasta now forechecking as there's no icing. He's going to check his six. Eats contact. Jacob's going to come in and seal, tries to chip it in front. Gives it over to Pasta. Pasta has it in the corner. He gets met by second player. Jacob comes in and finishes off a check. It's over to catch Connor on the high side. He's going to further along over to Cristiano. Cristiano shot for the point. Tip deflected. Hits Jake in front. Loose puck in front. It's bouncing still around. Vegas is going to regroup. Chip it up the boards. Boy steps. Cristiano eats a kid. No call there, but that was legal. There's Pasta now in there banging around with Jacob. Vegas finally gets a deep. Boys are going to go for an offensive change as Cristiano slips it up the boards dangerously into the middle. Grayson Hosser's grabbing it, and I think, ref's going to say, too many men on the ice. Poor timing as 11:20, Rampage is going to go into the box for too many men. It's kind of kind of a referee's call there. It was clear the kids who were leaving, and then one of the kids who were coming off touched the puck as other kids were still trying to get off. But anyways, 5-on-4 penalty kill now for the Rampage with 11:15 remaining in the game. 122 in this penalty kill. Boys, though, have it. They chip it up the boards, trying to find a forward streaker. Vegas does get back. Chip it up the boards. Huddy is going to backtrack and get the puck. He's going to drop it for his D, who's going to try to get it back over to him. Bogey's going to sling it around the last D, gets it into Vegas territory as they sidestep a Rampage hit. Bogey, though, is going to meet him. Puck still bouncing around in the corner. Vegas defenders tries to get it, but Hudson Lay has it. Oh, nice little back tuck over to the marquee. A shot from the point, bouncing, tries to find Bogey on the far side. Bogey's going to double clutch. He's going to try to get over to Huddy Lay. Huddy Lay steals the puck. He still has it. Dangles. Oh, stick in his way. Gets it over to Markey. Markey shot. Gets tipped by a defender. Here comes Vegas now. 1-on-3 shot saved by Dave. 25 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. 10:15 remaining in the game. Boys trying to find an answer, being down by one player, and maintain possession for a good number of that last shift. All right, we got Jake now in at center. I think that's Dottie over as his other forward. And we got Coop and Sherm back on D. Oh, tries to get it over to Dottie and kind of tips off of his stick. Vegas player is going to check his six as Dottie's coming into your neighborhood here with a lot of energy. Vegas tries to chip it up the boards, doesn't get it out. Cooper's going to step, gives it to himself. Loose puck still around as Vegas now goes in the high side hallway as they enter into Rampage territory. Sherm's going to throw a body. Vegas, though, regains possession. Side steps in the middle. Backhand shot. Save. Loose puck still around. Wow. Second, third effort. Vegas gets them their fourth goal of the game. 9:43 as Vegas takes their first lead. And boys find themselves down with plenty of hockey remaining to put some pressure and bring this game back in their favor. Huddy, Bogey, and now Briggsy on offense with Nichols, and Cristiano on defense. Puck still bouncing around. Cooper Briggs drops it for Huddy. Huddy stick checks, gets his own puck back. Takes side steps inside, high side circle. Still holds on to it. Nichols is going to step, shoots in front. Puck still bouncing around. Loose puck still in front. Ref's in my way. Oh no, we are forced to back out as Vegas steps, but oh man, Cristiano from his knees was almost able to keep it in. Vegas grabs it. Tries to get it deep, but hits Nicky instead. Nicky chips it up into the center. Oh, Huddy's going to hit a ref. Still maintains possession. On his backhand now. Tries to get it deep and does. Cooper Briggs now tries to forecheck and gets the puck. Puck slips it through the middle, and that's going to be ice. With 8:47. We'll redo the faceoff here. On your inside... outside circle. We got Lewis out there with Grayson and Kellen Vassallo as your forwards, and your M line for your defense. Grayson Stacy. G-Man steps into his office. Brody's trying to gain some leverage behind him. Boys maintain the draw. Shot from the point. Tipped in front. Loose puck still there. Shot up and over. Kellen Vassallo, number 88, creates traffic and takes a 4-4 tie into the third, as the boys are not out of it just yet. Again, just under 9 minutes, so plenty of hockey still remaining. Crowd has gathered for the next game, so a bunch of people are watching this now. Same group out there. Grayson Stacy wins the draw, gets it over to our D, who just dumps it deep. Mendelson dumps it deep. Loose puck still around. still bouncing. Stacy grabs it. He goes low to high to marking. Shot from the point. Tipped in front. Goes wide. Loose puck still around as boys try to keep it in. It goes in and out and back in, so that's going to be an offside. Still bodies on the wrong side of that equator. 8:18 now remaining. 4-4 tie for your Colorado Rampage. My app died, so let me try to get this up and fixed. Puck chipped around the board. Dottie keeps it in. Maintains possession in the corner. I'm not paying attention. All right, my head's up. Jake Bastine, though, he's going to tip it around the board up to Cooper Briggs. Coop's going to chip it to himself, fights off a kid, but leaves it. Here comes Dottie. Dottie on the low high side circle shot. Puck still around. Conrad first to get it. Puck is stuck up on the net. Still loose. Oh, bounces out. Here goes Conrad. Gets it over to Dottie. Dottie shoots. Oh, glove save by the Vegas Golden Knights goalie. 7:38 remaining in the game. Number 90 keeps the game 4-4. We got Bastine out there with Dottie and Conrad. And Cooper Briggs and Leonard Sherman on D. Vegas is going to change 5. As loose puck still bouncing around. Boys regain possession. Bastine has it, gets it over to Dottie. Dottie tries to slip it on the high side, on the near side post. Nice job by the Vegas Golden Knights goalie to get his pad there and his glove to cover it up. Forwards are switching out. Oh, we're going to switch all 5, actually. As Hostler comes in with Huddy Lay and Isaac Bogenreef. We have Nikki and Christie at the blue line. Loose puck bouncing around. Bogey's going to have it behind the net. Vegas regains loose puck, though. They're going to chip it up the boards. Tries to get it out. Christie's going to step. Second level effort by Vegas does finally get that done. Boys have to regroup back behind their own net. Oh, puck bouncing around as Vegas comes in and steals it. 7:06 remaining in the game. Now, as our forwards are back there bouncing, trying to win the puck, Vegas regroups behind our net. They go high side to low side as the puck's still bouncing around. All right, Rampage does finally get it. Tries to find the streaker and does. Here comes Haas. Haas comes in. He's on his backhand. He's going to hold up. Shot. Just wide. Puck slings all the way around. Hudson's going to back. He has it. He sidesteps. Oh, fights off a body in a random stick. He goes low to high over to Christie. Christie's going to get over to Nikki. Nikki shot. Tip. Oh, clean shot in front. Loose puck. Oh, Hudson with the rebound, but the goalie with another save. Puck's still there. He used his hands and he touched it in the crease, but the ref saw that. I know he did because I saw that. And the ref says, "Okay, and it's all right. We're gonna have a face-off." So, I guess he didn't cover over it. That's probably the silver lining. He didn't cover over it. He kind of pushed it back into his own goalie. That's fine though. Same. Oh no, Newford's out there again. Grayson's out there now with Vassy. Vassy's going to try to slip it in front. Mendelson, Nicky's forced to step. Vegas tries to chip it. Grayson covering. Oh, tries to keep it in, but Vegas' second level effort is trying to get it out. Nicky now forced to go back. Tries to find Vassallo just out of his reach. Refs is icing at the 6-minute mark. 4-4 tie. We're going to switch up the defense as the M&M line is back out. And on offense, back to the Huddy, Bogey, Briggsy combination. Vegas wins the draw on the high side D. He goes D to D. Far side shot from the point. Oh, Dave didn't see that one, I don't think, but it goes wide. Puck still bouncing around. Vegas has it. Tries to drop it. Second level effort for the boys. Get it out into the high side forward. Briggsy's going to try to chip it to himself. Splits the D. Holds up. Slides it over to Lay. 5-hole goal. Hudson Lay with the hat trick on the day. Rampage takes it 5-4. with 5:37 remaining in the game. That wasn't bad at all. All right, same group out there. Vegas maintains possession. Puck slips off of his stick. Hudson's going to step, steals it. He's going to try to chip it up to RD and does. Mendelson tries to go cross-ice pass to Briggsy. Briggsy shoots backside for Huddy, just outside of his reach. Huddy, though, maintains possession, slides it in front. Finds a Vegas player. Briggsy steps, forces the turnover to Mendelson. He shots. Another rebound opportunity for Hudson in front. Shot! Oh, no, not in yet! Oh, kept in by the defender. Just spinning on edge. Couldn't quite cross the line. But the boys are feeling it. Bogey's going to wave to somebody in the crowd. But we're going to have a new forward group out there now as catcher Conrad is going to further along with Dodson and Jake Bastine. And we got Sherm with Coop back on D. Vegas maintains possession as they enter into the neutral zone. High side as they come into Rampage territory. Puck still squirting around. Slides in front, back door, just outside of the reach of Vegas' forward. Rampage tries to slip it through the neutral zone, but defender's going to step, takes a shot from the high point. Dave's going to kick it into this corner. Sherm's going to go and take on the biggest kid there is as the puck trickles in on Mr. Shields, and he's going to cover. Rampage now nursing a 5-4 lead. The physicality is kind of dialed down just a bit, I think, as everybody's kind of focusing on maintaining puck possession. We got Stacy out there now with, I'm not even going to pretend. I can't see. I need glasses. Vassallo, though, on the high side board. He's going to drop it. Here comes Brody Lewis. He's got speed 2-on-1 coming in with Stacy. Slides it over to Grayson. Shot contested just up and wide. Brody has it behind the net, though. Kicks it from his skate to his stick. Eats a check, gets it up to the high point. Puck shot back down low. Vegas is going to double clutch, and they're going to chip it up the boards to their forwards into neutral zone. 2-on-2 as Vegas enters into the zone. Tries to sidestep on Sherm. Shot in front. Nice job by Cristiano in front to kind of impede the pass for Dave to make the save. Forwards, though, are going to change. We got Huddy and Haas back out there now. I imagine, is it Pasta with them? Let's see, Vegas, though, maintains possession. Hostler's going to grab it, and he's going to bring it into the neutral zone. Looks for a cross-ice pass to Pasta. Pasta has it. Tries to slide steps forward. Vegas steals, gets it into the neutral zone. Puck still bouncing around. Huddy's going to steal, comes into the offensive zone. Shot! Goalie save. Hostler says hi to his fans at the camera. It's the same forwards are going to stay out there. But on defense, we got Mendelson and Markey out. Call them the M&M line. As Huddy wins the draw, but Vegas maintains possessions. Vegas potential icing as they try to chip it around our defenders, and that's going to be the case with 3:28 in the game. Boys are definitely feeling the pressure as Vegas is forced to kind of kick it up a notch, almost by default. All right, catcher Conrad's line is now here. Bastine in front of us and Bogey on the high side forward. Vegas maintains possession, though, as the M&M line is forced to back up. Vegas comes in high side shot. Save absorbed, almost engulfed by Mr. Shields. He's not working remote, folks. He is in the office today. Same line out there as Vegas maintains possession after the faceoff. Up at the high point, they give it to their forwards. Tries to slide it across their D. Shot goes just wide. Vegas still. Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. Rampage grabs it, tries to make a cross-ice pass, gives it over to Jake. Jake gives it to Bogey, who tips it in. Catcher now in his forecheck. He's gonna be forceful. Forces the turnover. Moans and groans from the corner. Rampage shoots from the corner. Puck loose behind. Vegas tries to get it out, but boys do use their stick and keep it in. Gets it over to Jake. He's going to try to make a cross-ice pass over to Catcher. Catcher on his back end. He goes low to high. Mendelson's not going to be fooled by stick tipping, puck dribbling around. Vegas finally does grab it. Vegas takes some exception as Catcher's being told to fix his chin strap. We got a brand new, at least center out though. Dottie. Dottie's out there with Haas and Huddy. And we're going to have a face-off on the high circle away from us. We have Sherm and Briggsy guarding the blue. Huddy maintains possession as he goes lows to high. Oh, just past Sherm's stick. Haas has to hurry back as Vegas now has a 2-on-1. High side trying to go across, tries to find another person, but just goes wide. Rampage dodges Vegas opportunity, but finds one for themselves. Huddy for number 4 on the empty net and gets it done. Right when Vegas pulled their goalie to get number 6 out there, their 6th player, a fumble at the blue line gives Huddy his 4th of the game. As now Rampage has a 6-4 lead. Goalie's back in. 5-on-5 resumes as Vegas has possession of the puck. In their own zone, their forward with the backhand gets it to their D, who's covering, drops it for another forward, slides it to a forward into Rampage territory, but boys meet them and hold the puck in high side boards, or left side boards. High, low, I can't tell from this angle, but refs, though, he's kind of in the way, but Vegas, though, regroups into the zone, slams it up the boards as we try to get it out, but Vegas maintains possession. Backhand shot, tries to go back door. Dave sees it the entire way. Vegas goes low to high, shot from the point. Dave saves it. With 1:28 remaining, Rampage holds on to a 6-4 goal advantage. Oh, yeah. We do have an empty net again. More blatant this time, as they have now 6 out on the ice. Rampage wins possession of the draw. Puck slips all the way around. Jake Bastien battles in the corner. Puck slips high. Bogey gets, he eats one hard. He hit his head on that one. Puck goes just wide. As play resumes, once we touch it, Bogey now steps off. Vegas is going to get called for a penalty. Johnson goes to the box. 5-on-5 hockey resumes, though, with the pulled goalie. Vegas talks to the Vegas goalie, and I think that was probably some charging. Oh, no, Vegas, they do get their goalie back in, and they're going to switch out one of their forwards. For Rampage, we got Catcher out there with Jake and Dottie. Oh, a bunch of kids just switching in and out right now. Anyways, for us, though, we got the Rockstar line on D. Catcher's going to win the draw, but Nicky's forced to step. Cristiano goes back and finally gets it. As loose puck finds Dottie, he's going to just slip it around everybody and gets it deep into the zone. Vegas, though, maintains possession as Dottie steps in, tries to force a turnover. Vegas chips it up the boards. Rampage keeps it in. Vegas grabs it, chips it up. Mendelson back and regroup, gets it over to Markey. Markey's going to slide it up the boards. Tries to find Jake streaking, but it's intercepted. Loose puck still around as Markey steps Bastien comes back and bumps and gets it off as Rampage grabs it. Oh, here's an opportunity for Hostler with 22 seconds remaining. Oh, sorry, Patrick Conrad with 22 seconds remaining in the game. Vegas bumps him off, and Hostler, dishes one, and I ducked because that stick was flying at my head. But I think Haas is going to get called for that one. 12 seconds remaining as Rampage takes a 2-goal lead. And another penalty on Hostler. He's going to have to kind of watch it just a bit. Not sure where he's at in this game, but he's definitely not shy from being physical. Vegas has 4 kids out there. Rampage has 4 players themselves. Looks like we got Huddy at center, at least. Ref's still talking it over, though. Probably what they're going to eat for lunch. Denver has some pretty good establishments. And we're going to get... What are we doing here? He's kicking him out. Is he kicking him out with 12 seconds left? Because he's had maybe 3 or 4 penalties. So Haas is stepping out. I think, though, he's got a fan club over there. A bunch of kids were cheering every time he was being physical. But for the remainder of the game, we're 4-on-4. And I'll just kind of chill here and let you watch. Okay, I guess I can't say that long. 3.1 seconds remaining. 6-4.
I know.
Oh, I'm being told the tourney is 15 minutes behind. So after this game, there's still a Zam cut and everything. Boys win the draw. Jesus. Oh, man. Pasta comes in with the shove. He's going to get a penalty probably as double zeros are on the board. Rampage takes game 1, 6-4. As the boys get in line for the handshake. Let me look this up real fast while they're doing this, but we should have another game later on tonight in the same rink, in the same location. And it's 6:40 p.m. local time against the Tri-Valley Bulls from California. Thanks again for joining in. We'll see you guys tonight, and everybody be safe out there. We're just muted.